Well, hello there! What the hell am I doing? So just to make sure, how many of you are currently living in reality? Man, it's nice outside. Really? I knew it! Yes! High five! Anyway, this story happened pretty recently. Last few months kind of thing. So for the filmmaking courses that I take at my college, there are also the other things I have to take to get my diploma to get out to there. One of them is the history of art. It shows how art has evolved from caveman times up until now time. It's actually quite interesting. It makes me feel bad that all I can draw is stickmen. But they are very detailed stickmen. Be amazed. Be jealous. So anyway, before I discuss anything else, I just want to get this out of the way that the teacher I talk about in this video was great. She was funny, fun, and she was very passionate about what she was teaching. However, the things that she would teach were kinda off the wall. When you say art to me, I usually think of art. Like Leonardo da Vinci, where they drew actual people, or those sculptors who made these buildings in the Romanticism era, or the medieval stuff, or art. Art. So maybe it's just the way my brain works, but I do not understand some of the things that she used to show us and how they were art. Could somebody please explain to me how a box inside a box is great artwork? And there's another one where she showed us this documentary of this 4-year-old who draws apparently the most amazing art in the world. She's just taking paint and she's splatting it all over the paper. I'm not making fun of the 4-year-old. I drew the exact same way. It's cute, it's adorable, it's awesome to see them express themselves that way. No, it's awesome. But for adults to be saying that this is groundbreaking artwork, oh, you're doing that some good stuff. Yeah, pretty much. You can't tell them, it's probably just because of the way my brain sees this. I can't look at a bunch of splatter of green, red, and blue on a piece of paper and say, yeah, that's a good metaphor for my life. I can't do it. So anyway, one day she's like, so today I'm gonna show you the most amazing piece of art that you will ever experience in your entire life. And I'm excited. I'm like, whoa, what is this gonna be, huh? And then she unveiled to us. She put on the PowerPoint slideshow and she showed me what is the most innovative, groundbreaking, evolutionary, revolutionary piece of artwork in history. And I sat there as the anticipation rose and rose, and then all of a sudden on the screen in front of me there was a toilet. Urinal. A sideways urinal is the most influential piece of art. How does that even make any sense? You got a urinal, that's where you go and do your number 1 and your number 2. That doesn't make any sense. How the frickin' a urinal be the most influential piece of art? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, I'm good. But literally, I freak out. I just don't understand how sideways urinal is art. I just don't get it. Another part of the story, though, is, were any of you guys wondering why I was doing this in the opening of the video, and why I was doing this when I was interpreting my teacher? Well, she had this really weird thing with her body. I don't mean it. She was like a cartoon character or a piece of Play-Doh. She could literally mold her body into any shape. It's really hard to explain without, high-end $200 million effects. but I'll try my best. She'd be standing at the front of the class. I'd be sitting at the back. I swear to God, I look up, I see her walking in the front of the class, and she walks out the door, okay? I look back down at my paper, then I look back up. Well, hello there, how was your weekend? And she's standing right over me. It's like, how the hell did you get that there in like 2 seconds? Are you a magician? I thought my teacher was possessed. I was getting ready to call the Ghostbusters. That was a bad joke. Another story is kind of also hard to explain, but my eyesight was like this, and I saw her in the front of the class teaching, and the chalk was in this hand. The chalk was in this hand when she was writing on the board, and it went like this, out of my line of view. Like, hopefully you understand what I'm saying. But as I was looking like this, another hand came from this side. And I thought that her hand stretched around the room. Maybe in another video I'll try and actually demonstrate it with some effects, but for now I hope you understand what I'm saying. It turns out it was just another teacher reaching their hand into the room asking for another piece of chalk. But it seriously looked like her hand stretched out that way and came in through the door. Gotta call them Ghostbusters. So that wraps up today's stories. Until next time, be happy, be safe, and be yourself.